Just when you think UCLA is back on track, they do this. The Bruins only managed 7 early points in a loss at Washington. UCLA has to win the next 2 ball games to get to a bowl game. Can they do it? What's Bruin UCLA fans? I'm Jonathan Khamis, being joined by our UCLA beat writers Scott Reed and matching vests today, huh?
Almost, yeah, almost. Our mother's dressed us alike.
Oh, yes. We love you, Mom. All right, the hot news coming out of today is Norm Chow. Rick Neuheisel has been a little bit iffy, wishy-washy, I guess you could call it. What is the situation there in Westwood?
I don't think it looks good. I think it's 50-50 at best that Chow comes back. Wow. I can't tell if Neuheisel doesn't want him back or has just talked himself into a mess. But either way, it's not good, and it's a big distraction that they don't need right now. And you know, down the road, they need Chow.
And if Chow's not coming back, is it too early to speculate about Chuck Bullough as well?
If you haven't speculated on Chuck Bullough yet, you're the last person in LA who hasn't. I mean, I think a lot of people think he's gone. Even people in the building over at Westwood think he's gone, and there's just no signs that he's coming back.
Okay, the lack of creativity in last week's game. I mean, only 46 total yards in the second half. What happened there?
Well, a couple things. Washington loaded the box. They saw that UCLA was struggling to pass even before Brehaut got hurt. Then Brehaut got hurt, and you bring in Darius.
Was that a dirty hit, by the way?
It was a dirty hit. I mean, UCLA won't say it, but it was a dirty hit. A guy sliding down as a helmet hit. It was a cheap shot. So Darius Bell comes in for his first game, as a D1 game, and is a disaster. And then they turn it over to Clayton Tunney, who we were joking on the sideline that he was on the phone with Norm Chow, and Chow was going like, you know, who are you? He was a kid. I felt sorry for him because he was a kid who had never taken a snap with the first team offense until he lined up at Husky Stadium, which to me is probably the second hardest place to play in the league.
I think it only gets better for UCLA. I mean, the quarterback situation is as bad as you can get right now, but next year, the coveted high school players coming out, Kevin Prince will be fully healthy, and Richard Brehaut with some experience.
Right, and a lot of people aren't going to want to hear this, but I think a healthy Kevin Prince wins that game last week. And the kid from Arizona is going to get a hard look. And like you said, Richard, that you would assume would be better.
Maybe something a little problematic for the Bruins. I remember me and you talking in the preseason. We talked about the UCLA kicking game might be their best weapon, but Kai Forbath has missed 3 out of his last 4 field goals.
Neuheisel said yesterday, he's not concerned about it. He would still take Kai Forbath over any other kicker in the country, and he's right. But he's had 3. He's missed 3 of his last 4. This kick at Husky Stadium the other night was just he just didn't fall through. And it was a poor kick, kind of a rookie mistake.
Okay, the Bruins not looking so good at Washington. They are on the road again this week at Arizona State, and I don't like the Bruins' chances in this one. I'm picking Arizona State to win 45-14. Yourself?
I have no idea. I mean, I see this team every day, and I just don't have a clue what they're going to do. I mean, they're just a very enigmatic team, and they can win big or they can get blown out. I mean, nothing would surprise me right now.
I think Adam Maya said on the blog that there is no way that this team could win their next 2 games and make it to a bowl game. What would you see their chances? Give me a percentage.
I still think it's 50-50. I mean, in some ways, this might be the harder of the two, because SC you're going to get up. SC's got their own issues. This is, it's a weird week with Thanksgiving. I think this is probably as strange as it sounds, this might be the harder of the two.
All right, we will see. Thanks to Scott Reed for dropping all the knowledge as usual. And be sure to check out next week's show where we will be combining What's Bruin and Trojan Talk for a USC-UCLA spectacular preview. And for all your latest UCLA information, be sure to check out ucla.ocregister.com. Thanks for watching.